We can see that Anna, she's sitting at the board already. We can see she's there, not her opponent. She's going to play against a young player from China, Tong Chiao, born 2008. He's 15 or 16 years old. And of course, it will be very, very tough for Anna, but it's an open tournament with lots of players. There are 2 groups. Anna playing in the A group with, I think it was 284 players. Anna is rated 191, and I believe she played against the number 25 in the tournament. But it's such a big open tournament on Menorca. So he played rook a6, rook a7, and it's not such a good move. It's not so easy to know why it's not. I guess his idea, he doesn't want to change anything in the position. He wants to keep everything here. This is what he wants to do. He wants to keep everything here, and he wants to keep the tension. And I think his slow plan is bishop a6 and rook to e7, to c7. This is what I think his idea. What could Anna do? Anna could take on d6. Can she go? I'm not so fond of going a move like this. I'm just wondering what would be happening in a position like this. And we have some crazy tactics. And now we see that this rook is very badly placed. The idea is if you take next move, we have this, and we have knight f5, and in the end we have this check, and there will be material, and not only material, this would be just winning the game. So let's go. This is very bad. So this is some tactics, but going here, taking here now, this is what Anna could go, and go d5. It's not an easy move to play, but it's actually a very good move. The idea is actually we planning to take on e6. And if we go something like knight c5, I guess we will go knight d4, and we will put more pressure. And again, if you take here, we have this knight d5, knight d7 coming. So this is actually, I would say, this is not, see, So no, this is not. Did Anna play? No, she hasn't played. She's thinking. So rook e7 was not such a good move. It was not such a good move, but it's difficult. And what is the reason? I would say one reason is that we have some knight jump coming to f5 and e7, but this is very difficult to see. That if you could have a knight on e7, it's a fork. So there are some tactics with taking here, going and d5, and the plan is this beautiful knight d4, threatening knight f5, and if we go g6, we have knight b5. We have so many threats here. So in a position like this, I guess we need to move the knight queen somewhere. I don't know, maybe queen c5. And what is happening here? Can we play something like this coming down here? I don't know, but this is getting very, very tactical. And now we see this pin, black has won a pawn. We have something queen e7. It's getting so tactical, but to make this to make this decision is not easy at all. But so black's idea is actually now to take on e5. It's not what I said, bishop a7. Black has planning. Black is thinking that if Anna goes for these changing pieces, which could be quite easy, that you want to play. When you play against a stronger player, you want to change pieces. You think that with less pieces, there's a bigger chance of a draw. But there is actually now a chance to going for some very tactics, which is not easy to see. But if Anna goes like this rook will be well placed here. Now, after I would say we take here, take here, take here, and now this is the reason the black played it, because now the rook can see it. Now black can bring in this rook. Anna needs to defend this pawn in the only way with rook e4. This is absolutely fine to play. I would say it's about equal, but it's also absolutely fine position to play for black and for white. We have an endgame where normally with experience, you know what you learn from the endgame, and endgames are always very difficult to play. But it's about an equal endgame. This could be the idea with black's last move, rook a7, but actually after a move like this taking, there are d5 and a knight jumping to d4, and after d4 it could be knight to b5 or knight f5. But this is very, very, I would say this is very difficult to make this decision because it's so tactical. it's good tactically, but positionally it's not so. This is what I told you all the time. Don't put the pawn on d5. We have this knight coming up here, but there are some tactics. Knight coming to b5, and there are some threats. And here this would be just, I guess, maybe we can take, can we take on e6 here now? And if you take back like this, we will have, we have maybe knight b5. We have lots of things here to play, which would be actually knight b5 would win some material. But I will just go back. I just want to show this just the last second, and knight d6. So we could, there are some very, very good tactics, but I would say not easy to choose. So rook e7 was not the best move, but it was not the best move because Anna has a tactical plan, but I would say that's very difficult to choose because the plan is good tactically, positionally. It doesn't look the right way to play, but there's not. White can actually jump in with the knight, and actually both rooks are badly placed, connected with the queen when the knight is coming in here. So rook a7 was not a good move, but there is a plan behind it, of course. And we say that it's better to make, it's good to keep a plan, to have a plan. It's better to have a plan than not a plan at all. She could also play a no move, like not doing so much, and it could be actually h4. For the endgames, h4 is actually good. And with h4, you could be planning to put the pawn all the way to h6, which would make the king weaker, and also in the middle game, but also for the endgame. So Anna has played. Has she played? Yes, she played. What did she play? She played queen f4. This was not such a good move. Queen f4 was not such a good move. Why is not this such a good move? She wants to keep the tension. Now she's threatening more on d6, so she wants to keep the tension. Maybe h4 was more. I don't know why this could be such here. Taking, we take here now, and a position like this. I don't know why is this. This is absolutely fine. But after queen b7, we have the same position as before, king d1, but h4 was a more useful move. So h4 was, I would say, is a more useful move, but she go queen f4. So now she's going to take on d6. She is forcing her opponent either to take here or take on d5. So her opponent needs to move the pawn. This is actually, I wouldn't say rook c6. No, this is very awkwardly placed here. No, you don't want to play this. Rook c6 would be just a very strange way of trying to defend. Maybe Anna could even go blowing up. Maybe even d5 looks good, because after moves like this, we can see that there are lots of friends against e6. We have this pin here. So no, this is not possible. Her opponent will need to go either d5 or taking on e5. This is what her opponent has to play here now. One of these moves. So they are both keeping the tension. Anna is just saying, now I want you to take it away. And I'm just wondering here, I think actually in a position like this, I think actually this could be her plan. But I wonder if her rook is so good here. Rook d3. Her rook is maybe not so good here. Can we try something like d5? But this could be a mistake, because now, this is a mistake, because c5 threats against e3, d3, and also some plan with f6, e5. So we're letting the knight coming in here. So it could be that she, but here is the position. Queen f4 was played, and her opponent, what did he do? Her opponent played, did he go d5 or he went d5? He went d5. So is this, so he wants Anna to have backward pawn, but it means that this square, he doesn't want to play what she wanted him to play. He playing against her. So now this is very logical to take. You don't take back like this, because this bishop will be so passive. Now we could bring knight f1, knight f3 if we want to. I don't know if we can go some knight g5 and e6. Maybe h6 is coming. No, this is maybe not so good to play, but this bishop will be very passive. He went d5. Now Anna could take. Can we go knight d4? We want the knight to go here. And I'm just wondering, can you take here? What is this position? We have this backward pawn here. If you take here, we take back with the pawn, because this knight is not playing, but you planted the knight to d5. How is a position like this? we have a pin, and now the rook is a little bit not so well placed, and now I blundered the rook because I blundered the piece. We have this winning, but this is not the game. So he went d5. This was a little bit of choking move, and we can see if Anna takes here. If you look, this is what I hope she will do, but with his last move, let's see, we let it be. Here's the position. She needs to do something, but this, she shouldn't go b3. No, I don't like it. She should take. But if she takes here, we can see the pawn structure. So she has a backward pawn. She played rook fc1. This is absolutely possible. Rook ec1. This is what she played. She doesn't want to play. She wants, but now I'm wondering, can her opponent go knight c7? What would be happening here? Then we take on b4. I have no idea what is happening here now. Can we take here on c4? This we take on d5. Knight d5 is coming, and we can even go knight queen h4. What is happening here? This is just crazy.